Okay, we are back. The pump room, we have to examine the door, so we're going to go out here. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be waiting for us, but we're going to find out. All right, let's make sure. It says you're on your way to perform a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Press an indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack, which is something I don't think I want to do.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
The what? Okay. They gave us a piece of equipment for it. We're in the hole. Let's go.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Rabbit sleep. Okay, so it's double jump. Got you. So it took a couple of days. I was playing some other games, but we're going to keep our uploads going. We did get a request from one of our new subscribers. I would like to shout him out. Yeah, I'm going to continue to upload the games. I do appreciate you leaving that comment. I think it's Rivelion, or if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. But I did get your message, and I do appreciate it, bro. So I'm going to keep on pushing, see if we can get through this game.
In their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Slash and dash.
Bro, we on the slash and dash. Oh, get out of there. My man is nice with that. There we go. Nice parry.
Tap hard. Neutralized.
Oh, that's...
Right in the face.
Oh, his parry is good, though. Perfect. Bioblobs. You absorb a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. Special powers. You can use your bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. All right. This game, it looks incredible.
One hand after the other.
I mean, I know it's not a new game, but it still looks really good. Let's see. Platforming skills got to come in handy here. We had to fold the skirt. Does it add anything to our armor or anything like that? Or are we just... Let's go ahead and equip it. Are you sure you want to scrap this item? No? I want to equip it, right? All right, now can we shoot that thing? What is this?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
All right, let's see what we can pick up. You found the puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. So pretty decent at these puzzles. It says to switch. Which node is in use? LS. All right. R to rotate the node. Got you. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. So each node has a certain position it must be in. All right, what are we? Did it take a? All right, let's go. So all we're doing is trying to connect these things, right? Are we trying to connect the yellow or the white though?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah, we kind of messed this up. Let's try it again. LS is to navigate. What are we trying to do here? Oh man, got electrocuted.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
All right, so we're saying that all the stuff that they spilled in the ocean is pretty much the cause of the mutated animals or species or whatever you want to call these people.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Is it now?
There you go.
The hell is this, Simon? Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head. Gotcha.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh, he's the homie. Okay, we got him. I got you. I thought you was the enemy, bro.
That's going to leave a mark. Good hit.
He better start shooting. That's all I know.
Cutting edge.
My dude ain't no joke, bro. He is about that. Let me get this. They tried to roll on the old man. Damn, my boy got the shotty.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Hold on, do we got anything? Yeah, we gotta clear the room first. Gotta run these pockets too. I need that pickup.
Wonder what you could make with that.
A new and old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, No one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
I think we remember the tree. It says by default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next. If you want to manually advance, you can change this. So whatever. At least they're saying it, and I don't have to read everything, so that's good. Yeah, what they do? Look at my little outfit. This is...
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares, bro.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
We looking for a potato person?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
So this is the wheelchair guy. What's up, bro? Get over here.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
All right, let's see what we got to do. We got to run over here. Get my potato man to go ahead and bond with this tree.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
All right, I shouldn't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
So what is this, like the origin story, or just letting us know?
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
The World Eaters? What?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Jumbo Puff at the end of the West?
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
All right. Let me get the net. Says get out. Okay, so we're still trying to get out the bunker. We just got our background origin story, and they gave us like a brief of which there's different bosses we're gonna have to fight.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
We've made it to the credits once again. Only good things happen after that. So let's go down here. Oh, look, we're getting the freaking credits and everything.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
All right, signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll unlock the signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. To open the map, press the button right there. All right. Place a waypoint. All right, let's just take a look at everything. Everything looks pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah, we out here. Let's go. What is this?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
It chewed off a man's leg.
Survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
It says your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogues. Few are always act in the same manner, okay? The balance of your actions creates your own aura, score, and affects the dialogue.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Side points. Interacting with captives and side shrines will award you side points that you can unlock your psionic powers. Powers only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
But I'm gonna help you out. You look down and out, bro. I got you.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
Oh, I love the light. Snoop loves the light, so we're gonna go with that.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Thanks. So the whole goal is, if you're gonna go light or dark, you might as well just do everything in that vein, because if you try to split it down the middle, you're not gonna get your character abilities, or probably the ending is not going to show up the way you want it to. So I'm just going to go one way for everything. It's already set. It says you gain the side point, use it to unlock powers, because if I don't, like I said, you're not going to get all your stuff unlocked.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match, as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
All right, quest tracking your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quests you track by opening the journal tab and selecting other quests. All right, this is the journal. In the journal, you can find information on your quests as well as all previous tutorials and dialogues. So these are the quests we will have. The Tribal War, the Tree of Life. And we'll have to go and select one of these tribes to try to win to our side, or at least get the balance of power on their side. So with that being said, we're going to use this time to go ahead and stop this episode. It was very heavy in the dialogue and not as much action. So hopefully when we come back and get back into Biomutant, there'll be some more action scenes, and plus we can get one of these missions taken care of. But if you do continue to like the comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want me to do anything as far as the skills, or if you have a build that maybe you used in the past. I've never played this game, so I'm not familiar with what to expect or what's next. I do appreciate you guys coming out and checking me out. I will continue to drop the content daily. The games may be spaced out, so just bear with me. If I'm not moving fast enough, just let me know. I am checking all comments. All right, with that being said, you guys have a great one, and I'll catch you later.